And welcome back to another lovely live stream with me, a girl named Bob, here on Twitch TV as we continue to explore in the fine lovely world of latch hooking. Still using the shitty latch hook from last time. Still can't find my good latch hook from years and years ago, the relic. I'm still looking for that, but either way, this is the second design that I'll be doing on Twitch. Now, when I was doing the skull and crossbones as my first test, making the latch hook designs for you guys, there were a couple of things that I brought up. One, I need to buy more of the actual grid in order to make the designs, but I can't find anywhere that sells it in bulk and at good quality. Even on Amazon, it's just a pain in the ass. And the same problem I'm having with finding good latch hooks. Though there are a few on Amazon I'm eyeing right now, same with a couple of canvases I'd like to try, but I do not have the funds right now in order to buy those, so I gotta wait until later to get those, and once I finally do get those supplies, I can start doing my own original designs. So what I did is, a couple of weeks back, after I did the skull and crossbones, I actually went back to AC Moore, got another one, the pre-made kits. It's actually this one right here. It's a dragonfly. You can see it. And I was like, well, I can just use the canvas. I'll have extra yarn if I need it. I'll just use the canvas in order to do my own thing. So I bought that right off the bat. And then I realized there was no way I was going to be able to afford the actual supplies until October. October at the earliest. And plus it was still a heat wave. So I just put everything on the back burner while I was focusing on my other streams. But then I was like, man, I should just buy another pre-made one that I can do on stream anyways, because, you know, these are still the test streams. I gotta make sure that I get the lighting right, I get the camera right. I'll talk about all the setups that I'm doing right now. Finally got an easel, got me a backboard for the easel, and the actual clamps to secure it properly. So that's been an upgrade. So I got those supplies out of the way. The other main supplies I still gotta wait on. But what I did is I bought a set. So I bought the one dragonfly kit that has not been opened that I'll be using for my own custom designs. But this one is the actual pre-made design. So we'll be doing that. And as you can see, there are 6 colors to this one instead of monochrome where it was just black and white. So we're moving on from not just 2 colors to 6, so 3 times as many colors. We're also going on from scale. So the last one that we did, the skull, was a 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So this right here is a foot by foot, this square. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's a foot. So we're adding in about another 1.5 feet, if not 2 solid feet to the design. And the reason why I want to make myself, and notice how I'm saying make myself do this design, is because A, I want to get out of the way practicing with multiple colors of yarn on a much more complex design than just the skull and crossbones. So this is going to be nice. Even though in the future I've said that I never want to actually make anything that's 4x4 ever again, because it's too time consuming and it would cost too much if a client actually wanted to buy it off of me, and it would just be, I don't think it's worth the effort right now compared to actually doing like a 3x3 or a 2x2 or, you know, anything within that realm of scale. But I want to work with intricate designs, and I want to work on a design that I don't give a fuck about. So I want to work on something that is actually going to make me to work. Because as you can see, I was only able to complete 2 layers on my own time before I'm like, fuck it, I don't care about this. So it's like, well, I'm going to turn on the camera, we're going to stream, we're going to pump this bad boy out, and I'm going to force myself to complete a project I don't want to do, but is still in the same realm of what I want to do. Because there will be times where if I do take commissions, I'm going to get a design that I absolutely do not want to do, but is still, you know, not to say to insult the quality of the design, but say it's a topic I don't care about. Like someone wants fan art done from a fandom that I don't care about. You can lose interest real quick if it's not something you're passionate about, but that's the client's design. So I am forcing myself to actually do my job. And this, I want to do this. This needs to be done. I need to start practicing and forcing myself to just work. Because that's the problem. When people hear that you have anxiety or depression or any kind of emotional unpredictabilities, including mania and stuff like that, the first thing they always say, because out of goodwill, they care about what would be best for you in their opinion from what they understand, is they tell you take a break. No, the last thing you want to do after being in a funk and having creative block or anything like that is to take more of a break. Because let me tell you, years go by then. That's what's been happening to me. So I've had more than enough time to beat myself up over this. I need to start putting my head in the game and getting work done. I need to create. I need to complete things. I have to do this. Otherwise, like I've said before, if I'm not the one to get me going, to get me out of this, to pick myself out, no one else will. It has to be me. And therefore, even though I may be miserable going, make myself do fucking designs I don't want to do, boo-hoo, I have to get over it. I have to man up. I have to just push through the pain and do it. You know? I've had a lot of time to just, just wallow. I'm done with that. So that's what we're going to be doing. Oh, shit. Did somebody sub? Did somebody make the dolphin sing? Dragon Zero Hexia fan service. Hey, making that dolphin thing. Thank you, Dragon Zero Hexia, for that sweet dolphin hype. But yeah, so this is a project. This will be our main latch hook project now to stream until it's done and until I'm able to get my supplies in order to make my own custom design. So this is the bad boy right here. Now, I already determined that last time that the 4x4, the foot-by-foot took, 12, 13 hours at most in order to complete? So this may take up, if we're staying on that same schedule, maybe 20 hours. We'll see. It may be faster, it may be slower, I don't know. But we're going to time it and test it out and see how long this takes. I'll probably also force myself to work on this off-stream like I did with the Skull and Crossbones too, but I'll keep track of the time as well. I didn't really keep track of the time of the bottom row because it took me like 3 hours just to get through it because I kept losing interest. So we're going to see right now. This stream, I want to make at least 5 to 6 hours long. We'll see how much. I'm hoping to get at least one row. Again, it's 10 by 10 for each square, except for the little, half square. This one's like 10 by 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 squares. Horizontal and vertical, it's, I think exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want to get at least the bottom row. Again, with latch hooking, you can only work your way up, or work your way from the bottom up. So you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, layer by layer by layer by layer. So again, I can't just start willy-nilly in the middle of a pattern. It has to go from bottom to top. It's got to grow, guys. It's got to spread. It's got to grow. But, yeah. So this is my little introduction video for this, my second design and project to do on the stream. Because what I'm going to do once I end this little introduction is I actually finally made a Spotify account. Never made one before. I was fine with iTunes and YouTube Music. Spotify is fucking awesome, guys. But I have not made it a premium account yet. But yesterday, in like an hour, I was able to add, 60-some artists alone. Made a playlist already of like 3.5 hours of not too many repeats from the same musician. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. So we're going to be playing that. Because if I am going to be doing long streams like this that I don't actually plan on releasing to YouTube, or this is just going to be in the moment kind of thing, and then the final product, that'll be fine because, again, this isn't my own design, so I don't care about it as much. This is just to entertain you guys while I'm getting it done, and therefore we all have a good time. We hang out, we chill and relax, and Max all cool and shooting some b-ball outside the school until a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got one little fight, and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your uncle and Auntie Bel Air." So, this is my little intro. This little intro stream right here. Can't copyright claim that on YouTube, you motherfuckers. Anyways, but once I start, right after this, we'll hop right into it, actually do some latch hooking. Then I'll put on my playlist. I have other playlists that I have too. And we'll fucking groove, man. We're gonna groove. But, yeah, I also want to see, because again, I don't want to get into too much dealing with music and live streams still is not something that I really want to dip my toes into too much, because what a lot of people don't realize is that you can, in the middle of a live stream, get a strike if you're playing music that people find that you're playing music and shit like that. They don't want you to be like, oh, hey, we're putting it down. That can still happen, and therefore, that's why I've always been like, you guys can listen to your own music, because you all have your own playlist. I can listen to my own music at the same time. Well, we're gonna try Spotify at least once, okay? Now, there's one channel I know I can do, because it's basically, public domain shit, or things that are hard to actually, label, but the one that I'm gonna be playing is going to be actual band artists. We're gonna see what happens, alright? So, we're gonna see what happens. As someone who knows the entertainment industry, has a degree in it, don't trust that shit for 1 second, alright? Don't fucking trust it. Unless you have an artist's actual fucking permission in the music industry to use their stuff, don't fucking trust it. So we're gonna try one stream like that. We're gonna see how it works, alright? So, I think I covered basically everything I wanted to in the introduction. Again, this right here is only to force myself to get a project done that I don't care about. But we're gonna get it done. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna put the work back into artwork, and we're gonna get it done. So, let me stop the stream real quick. Once I start back up, we will go full force. I will not be talking that much unless you guys start talking to me. And then I'll absolutely, answer your questions. Otherwise, while I'm working, I will be just looking at the actual easel and canvas. So I have to, my moderators actually gotta do their job. And Ganon and Lucario, I'll do poker eventually, God. But, so, let's have some good times, guys. Let's chill out and do some fucking art. Alright, I'm gonna read your comments on once I start the stream back up and all that shit, so... For people on YouTube, check out my live streams, but I will be posting my original work on YouTube as well, so look forward to that. But I can definitely guarantee you, I'm doing more stuff on Twitch than a certain other tube. But yeah, so until next time, stick around, stay tuned, and peace out. But people in the live stream right now, just stay where you are. Just hold on, just 1 second. Shh. Peace out.